Right, microphone, yes. Looks like everything is working. My hair is ridiculously long, but I have booked a appointment with a hairdresser. The price went up a little bit. Oof. But we will see if we're happy once we're done. We will see. Anyways, I know it's not my normal streaming day. Yesterday was just an absolute shit show. By the time I got home, I was like, hadn't done anything, I hadn't eaten, hadn't set up the stream, so I was like, I can't do that in like 50 minutes. I had to cancel, but I wanted to continue because actually I did all the work. Look, I've made all my little ruffles. Mod Podge for the win. To stop the unraveling of the wool. So, grabbing the scissors. So today, we can see if we continue with the Soutache braiding, so that pattern that goes on top of it. I've been playing around with it a little bit, see if we can make it equal. And there's a couple of more things I need to put on, and then maybe we can, create a sleeve. Be nice. Just something to go a little bit faster than normal. So, right. Let me check, make sure everything's on and running. Everything looks fine there. Yes, everything looks good. Okay. Stream element is working. Right, excellent. Always good. But yeah, so what happened yesterday? So I ordered something in the UK because it was almost double if I ordered it in the EU. And I was like, we can order. They have a system, they have a person in the EU that does all the stuff, so I don't have to worry about taxes, or VAT and stuff like that. And when I got the shipping notice, it said DPD, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm fine with DPD, because DPD in Poland is pretty good. So when it arrived in Poland, and I got the notification, it switched couriers, and it's gone to Polish Post. Now, all the shops here in Poland, all the shops here in Poland, they will give you the option Polish Post. But almost no one uses it. Everybody uses DPD, in-post, parcel machines. Because the Polish Post is incredible, unreliable, just even tracking. The way you can track a package with DPD, with in-post, with DHL, anything. You can see when it's en route, you can see when it arrives as a stop, you can see when it moves off from that stop, you can track it properly. Polish Post? And guess what happened? Out for delivery on Tuesday. Didn't arrive. Now I work from home. I literally was out of my house for 2 minutes to pick up a package from the parcel machine, which is literally around the corner. And it still says to this day in delivery. I checked it again today. It hasn't changed. I haven't had a notice in my post box. It's not said that it's the post office, so it's there for me waiting for me to pick up. And according to the international tracking, it says delivery failed. You've not been here. Where the fuck were you? Hey, GR! So on Wednesday, I went to the post office where it was last scanned and said, where's my package? Gdzie jest moja paczka? And he went and checked, and he looked at the system, and he saw it says in delivery since yesterday, and then he's like, oh no, it must be in delivery for today. So alright, I'll go back home and wait for it. It's not. Didn't come. So I had to rush out, because normally I do my shopping on Tuesday, and I was like, no, I have to wait, see if this package arrives today. So then after 5 o'clock, I was like, right, I need to get shopping because I have nothing in the house. And so today again, I was like, well, let's see if anything shows up. And of course, nothing shows up. So tomorrow, after work, I'll have to go back to that post office and go, where the fuck is my package? And I probably don't know. I did email the customer services because they don't speak English at all. And my Polish is not good enough over the phone. So yeah, I have a £80+ order that's somewhere here in Poland, but nobody knows where because Polish Post is absolutely fucking shit. I'm so pissed off. I said to them, "Why does DPD use local post office? Why? The DPD here in Poland is fucking good." So yeah, I'm annoyed. So that's why by the time I came back home from shopping, because it's then after 5 o'clock, so I get stuck everywhere. That's what I said, but it's not been scanned out again. It's supposed to be scanned in and scanned out, because they don't really do redelivery here in Poland. The post office is like, if we can't deliver, we'll leave a note and you go and pick it up. We don't give a shit. The only other thing I can think of, so normally when I have a missed package, it goes to my local big post office. So I have 2 post offices nearby. One is a small one that's within the council, the city office, and they're absolutely useless. And there's one that's a little bit bigger, where normally parcels go to, and they're a little bit better, but still not great. And I could go there and ask them if they have the package. Because the big post office in Piaseczno, where I went to, where it's supposed to be going from, they didn't have it. He checked in the back. He went and checked. The guy actually spoke a little bit of English. So, I know I can, after 3 years of Polish lessons, I can. It's just, they don't scan it. It's like, there's so many, when I send something through the post, so if I sell something on eBay, I have to send it through the post, because if I sell something on Vinted, it goes through any of those services, because the shipping, the person that buys your stuff chooses the shipping and pays shipping at a time. It's not like I have to estimate like I do with eBay. I have to go to the post office, and I always send it registered. When I sent something registered to the Netherlands, which was an envelope, literally, it looked like a birthday card size. It stayed there for a week before it was actually moved on to the Warsaw head office to send to the Netherlands. I sent it out on the 13th. And on the 20th, it actually got scanned into Warsaw, where it goes to the abroad. A week. A week was lying somewhere. So they have no idea. They scan it as being in delivery. Whoever's been on the van, and then this is not a fucking big place. I live in a village. I live near Warsaw, but I live in a small place. So it can't be that they have 50 delivery people. If they have 5, I'll be surprised. Because for my local post office, she comes once a week. She can't be asked going any other time. They just collect all the posts for a while, and then it goes and delivers. So, where's my £80 worth of skincare products? I am so pissed off. Because I contacted the supplier and I said, why the fuck does DPD use a local Polish Post as their accompanying person here in Poland? They're the worst. And if I don't get it tomorrow, it's lost. And either I want my money back, or you're going to resend it, and you're going to resend it via courier that comes in here as a courier, not with Polish Post, because I don't trust them. Parcels go missing so often. It's fucking ridiculous. All the couriers here are not even that expensive. So yeah. pissed off. I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. Right. Now this is, I just realized this is not fully straight either. Right, anyways, ranting over. Let's try and do something. So this is the stuff we were working on. I've got, I don't know if you can see the drawing. There's a drawing here that I have to follow. But one of the things I decided to do was do a trifold. Now, one of the things I'll show you, actually, I was good. I was good. I actually prepared a large image for the arm. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, that's why yesterday I was just so not in the mood to stream because I'm still pissed off to this date. So this is the arm from the image. So for some reason her arm here looks really, really wide, and I know it doesn't. It's like this is the size. So, but that's the trifoil that I see here that I'm going to try and recreate. I'm trying to do something here. That means I should really switch on my sewing machine, should I? And make it smaller. Can I go smaller? Yeah. So now I've got the little one here, and then last time I went the wrong way around. I went that way around. I need to go this way around so that I can go back on me, and then another one there, and then go back up again. That is the plan. That's what we're going to try. I wonder if I should just put a couple of stitches in so that's easier. I don't know. That's about the size it needs to be, I think. That's about right. I can do what I used to do is just put a little bit of glue on. Let's try that. I've got some more hair dye coming to me from the Netherlands, which is actually coming with DPD because I got the notification in my app. Because I'm running out. Alright, let's see if we can. Something like that. That should be alright. No, I don't know. Oh god. This is why you don't use glue. I used to use actually Prit, which is a lot easier to work with than this. Have I got clean up? Clean up in aisle 2. Because of course I've also been working on my little Funko Pops, making the next one. Right, so let's make this smaller again. Ow, my feet. And I need my glasses for this, of course, because getting old and blind. Right, let's see if I can get this done. And we need to make you a bit slower. Can I make sure this becomes a circle and not an oval? You need to go a little bit more that way. If this comes out correct, I'll be fucking surprised. But, please. Oh, no, stop. Damn it. Press it twice. This might actually have worked. Okay. No, stop. Okay, now I need you to go that way around. And make a circle that way. Or should I? No, I should go this way around, shouldn't I? And then go up that way, yes. Ah! So much messing around. Need to make sure that this is the right... No, that's not right. Needs to go this way. Ah. Right, let's try that. Wonder if I can thread it through where I want it to be. And then where do you need to go? There. Can I? Oh God. This is such small work. Go that way. And then you need to go something like that, I think. You go back that way. Then you need to go I don't know how this is going to look. I need to go more round. If I made it too small, maybe. Ow. Yep, that doesn't work. Second one is okay. A bit messy. The other one is not. Oh, why? So that one's okay. So this is the first one. That's the second one. It's still a little bit more elliptical than it should be. Could be a bit more, but this one is like, it's out of whack. God damn it. I think I need to just do something else. So this one needed to be a bit more. I don't know. Very carefully unpick. Make sure I don't put any holes in the wool. How can I do this in a way that makes it easier and I'm not like trying to shift it all? The only way is probably doing it by hand. I have a feeling that this one here is actually not helping. How can I do this so it still looks good? Problem is, doesn't actually, can I do it that way? But then instead of being there, it needs to go higher, because otherwise it doesn't look good. Problem is this part here. So now you can see when I hold it, is that this is not vertical, it's actually a bit too low. Question is, am I going to like be so perfectionistic about it that I just gonna have to spend 10 hours learning this and then doing it? Or can I just chill? About this not being I think. Oh fuck. Yeah. So I think if I do it that way, it might work. But I need to put the lines down because it just moves too much. So I'm going to cheat with a little bit of glue. And Prit is what I used when I used Lycra, so hopefully. That works here as well. I used to do that when I had to do attach like when people requested having things on top of their shorts, like prints and stuff like that. What if I move you there? No. I still don't like it. Damn it. I have an idea. I have an idea. I know what the solution might be. Ah! Damn it. How am I going to do this though? That's better. Yes. My eye likes that better. Okay. We have a solution. Now to put this where I think it needs to be. Is it going to be perfect? No. Nope. So be it. For the simple fact is, we have no idea what it's supposed to look like because it's bad. Well, not a bad drawing, but it's vague. Okay. Right. I think I found a cheat code, I think. Needs to be straight. Come on. Nothing worse than something not straight. Anyways. Yoink. This needs to be a bit more of a... Okay. Like straight corner. Alright, well let's try that for now. And then we can go to nearest. Now let me pick up my seam ripper from the floor. That's why we are coming from the monkeys. Right, let's try this. Right. Okay. So this, yeah, this is supposed to be a curve. Come on. Where do I need to stop? There. Okay. Well, if something's supposed to be straight, like a wall, there's moments where this has to be in a straight line. Now, it's really hard. So, I'm trying my best to keep this symmetrical. Not sure how far I'm succeeding with that, but okay, okay. It's okay-ish. Now, this one has to go, so from here, this has to go that away. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, God. Need to make sure I'm about equal on the other side. About there, I guess. Just there, I think. Is this about? No, a little bit further. No, still a little bit further. Come here. I mean, I made lines, but we all know lines can be deceiving. So now I need to go somewhere around here. Is this the same? No, it's still a little bit further. Okay, okay. So deceiving. Right. Now I need to go. Hey, Jason! It's morning for you, isn't it? Right, I need to stop here and then... Ah, okay. I still have a decent idea of timing. Time zones and stuff. Right. This is so not right. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. It's good I stopped. See how oh, this bloody arm thing is now in the way. So I'm trying to make it equal. It's not really working. Yeah, it's supposed to be the same on each side. Ah. Alright, fine. Why did I do a back stitch? Because now I have to try and... Oh god, it's a mess. Right. And that's where I have to try and see if I can Yeah, like some people I know. They just don't have a normal clock. Duh. I need you to let go so I can start stripping you. Hello, Fraxy. It's not like it's you and Henrik, is it? Like, yeah, I'll go to bed at 5 and wake up at midnight. No, don't make sure. Hopefully I didn't cut a hole in this. No, I'm still okay. Alright, so I just seam ripping, concentrating to not make holes in the fabric. Oh. I need to start measuring again. Come on. Alright, so far so good. And do I need to take you a little bit down further? Well, I'm betting since Henrik's not here, Unless he's with family. He's probably asleep. Because, you know. Right. Pretend that this is the middle. Why do you not work? It's really annoying. There we go. So that's there, and then you need to go in. Huh. It's all about there on the inside. Oh, nice! Did that take a while to get? 'Cause I'm just trying to remember when the last time we spoke about that. Don't know if you heard my rant at the beginning. There's a package that's now lost somewhere. Because fucking Polish Post. No. Oops. You never call. Okay, okay. Oh, that's not too bad.
Mm.
Now try and recreate what's on the other side now. That's going to be an issue because that's not perfect. Right, so this one goes over. Come on. Get it. Get there. Something like that. Damn it! Lie down. So I'm kind of cheating now because I'm literally using glue to try and keep things in place. Because now I need to... Come on, stay. If I put glue on you, you're supposed to stay. Oh, I need to move the freaking thing again, don't I? So you can see what I'm doing. Trying to recreate what I did on the other side and then stick it down so that it doesn't move. Ah! Right, so you go there, you go, and then you go flat that way. Okay, okay, okay. Ah! I'm gonna stick my fingers together. Come on! Stick! Not on my fingers, but on the fucking fabric. Hopefully that will work once I put the sewing machine on. And now I need to recreate that one, and you need to go down. Damn it. You go that way, all the way around. Because I need to make sure that it doesn't twist. Because you need to go that way around. And you need to go all the way underneath these two. To go there. And we're getting there, we're getting there. I apologize for like... Feels like I'm not... I'm getting there. That seems to be about right. Hang on. It's moved from the one place it shouldn't be moving. You should go there. And then you need to go there. Then goes flattened, flattened. Come on, twist that way around. Thank you. You go there. Okay. I think. No, it's twisted again. Or maybe I just have to go till there and then stop again and then rearrange. But it's about... Why can you not go the right way around? That way. No, that way. Gah! Gotcha. That's the way you need to be. And then you need to go there. Something like that. I've been... That's the problem of being in Discord with people with similar interests. Right, I need to just go bit by bit. Because every time I move, another piece moves. Right, let's try this part first. Oops. Okay, till there. Okay, stop. Now, straight line that way. Stop. Is that about? Alright, let's see if we're on point, as we say. Oh, spammity spams. that's no, is that too wide? God fucking damn it. There we go. You go there. Okay. Right. Because now, this one... At least if I can just measure, you go till about there. I can cut you off about there. That should do. Right. That reminds me, I still need to order some more. I have no idea how much meters I need to buy, because that was 3 meters and I'm close to needing more. And I need you to go underneath these two. Okay. Go. That way. I think I kind of got it. Now, whether it's going to work out while I'm trying to sew this down, I don't know. How similar it's going to be on the other side, I don't know. Let's try that. Let's try this. Right, everybody pray to the spirits. Oh, this is going wrong. Oh. Yep. But the first one is okay. Yep. No, no. Right, a little bit back, but that one's okay. That one looks actually quite similar to the other one. I think the next ones may have to be like hand stitched and then... Oh, fucking hell. Alright, let's try it again. Wasting thread. Oh god, I'm almost at the end of my bobbin as well. Just cleaning up some of these threads. I truly think JR's got an emoji, or not an emoji, what do you call these things again? God damn it. I can't remember. I'm a terrible person. Emotes, not emojis, emotes. God damn it. I knew I'd get it. Jay's got an emote for every occasion. Come on. I need you to be circular. Kinda. Aww. I'm trying to remember. I think actually my Amazon Prime last time renewed. I was like, shit, did I still have that? I think this one is a little bit screwed up, but we'll see when I'm done. I should give you some better emotes. I mean, the nurse one is cool, but well, my first foray into Soutache braiding, and it's a mess. Pretty much. Oh my god. It's a freaking mess. I need a little brush. That one will do, I think. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this. I'm just covering the frays a little bit with Mod Podge so they don't fray any further. And I'll show you and why I'm thinking that. I might have to think of something else. Maybe it's good I haven't spent money to buy 15 meters worth of this stuff. I like it, it's right for what I want to do, but I need to find a way of being able to do this without it looking like, I don't know. The problem is there's a light just behind that. So can I? Yeah, that's better. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of messing up around here because when you glue it down, you can't go all the way around. So it's where it's supposed to be flat here. It's screwed around because normally what you have to do is just move it around, but I glued it down. I mean, I should have maybe got a 5 meter rule. Nobody can get closer than 5 meters. Nobody. This is not going to be a costume I'm entering into any cosplay competition. But I have to find a better way of doing this because the skirt is full of it. And so is the cape. And if I'm gonna do what I was planning on doing, should I just make one here? Can I? trying to put something on the inside. That's going to be hard. Or maybe go closer. God. Ugh. It's not equal on each side either, I've just noticed. Oh, it's kind of. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Ottilie! Tippin! Oh my god! Welcome, welcome, Raiders! Oh my gosh! It's been a while that we've chatted to each other. I lurk sometimes in your stream because I see that you're doing a also Warhammer Sisters of Battle. Yeah, that's. I just saw you were working on Sisters of Battle, but I've had so little time to watch streams lately. So now, anyways, I have a tendency to lurk because normally what happens when I'm in your stream is I'm usually doing something else, or maybe two things. So welcome to the Asylum. My name is Hebe. I am making 2 cosplays on my streams, and on Saturdays I actually work on a Sisters of Battle cosplay, and normally on Wednesdays I work on this Artillery Witch. So thank you so much for the follow, Phoenix. And for those of you in my stream, Ott is you're not just a cosplayer, so you're normally a fursuit maker. She makes some amazing intricate costumes, like the really big heads with all the LED lights and everything. So I've tried to keep an eye on your cosplay. Now, you know my cosplay has been going on for 2 years. Because I've had some... Yes, actually, exactly, you make anything. And people have some great ideas, but yeah. So I have very little time. I do quite a lot of stuff outside of streaming. This is not this is a thing for me to keep myself accountable to actually continue doing stuff. Now, for my new thing, this Artillery Witch that I've been working on, let me show you what I've been working on for this one, and I'll show you some of my cosplay for my Sisters of Battle as well. So we're working on the clothing at the moment. Oh, already stuck to. So I'm working on the shirts that you're not going to see except for the sleeves. So at the moment, this is Soutache braiding. So it uses this absolute thin 3mm braided, and then you make the shapes to go with it. It's an absolute freaking pain in the ass to do. So I'm just drawing out now how I'm going to do the inside, and then I have to do another sleeve. And we have made a lot of ruffles as well, so that goes in between the sleeves. But one of the things that I'm more known for is doing the foam work as well. So, if if I move my sewing machine, I can actually see what I'm doing. Going to chatting. Here we go. So you can maybe see already what this might be. But this is the mask. This is the mask, the way it's going to be running. Now, how does it work? So a lot of them, when they make this, they make the head slightly different, so that you have a way of putting it on, like a motorcycle helmet. But I wanted something a little bit more closer to my head. Yes, they're massive ones. So I actually have the mask separate, and you can see the magnets. And then I have to be careful for my headset. So satisfying here, those magnets. Oh, really? I need to update that. So, and then it's so satisfying when you hear the click click. And they're massive. I have a shelf here with my wigs on, and I keep hitting it when I move my head. Yes, this is the reason why. And also that if I have to go through an area, because all this area is going to be covered with all the filigree that's on her face. So she's got lots of detailing on the helmet. And the eyes are going to be slightly covered as well. So I'm going to be very limited in my view. So if I have to take escalators, stairs, I want to take a sip of drink, I don't want to have to move all this off. So I was discussing it with Going Ape Costumes, also a really brilliant site. And we discussed this, and we was like, what if we can have like the Iron Mask and go... So yeah, that's how it all came about. Can you imagine? Like, I have very little vision when I've got this on. I've got some, but very little. So yeah, we made a little... It's got a couple of magnets. Lining those up were a pain. Lining those up were an absolute pain. And even now, this is like... I can take it off, but it's like, still, you have to... But yeah. I have quite a few magnets at the moment because a lot of other things were going to be magnets. So at the moment, this is a step aside, because once I start on the chest armor, all the filigree that's going on her helmet. So you can have a go close up. Yeah, here you go, close up. So all this filigree work is going to go on. And is it here? No, I put it somewhere. So I already tried a little test, and then it will cover all those edges here. But all that detail work is also on the clothing. So on the skirt, on the cape, on the chest armor. It's an amazing amount of work. But that's why at the moment we're trying to figure out this. So this is literally JR, I'm late. So this is the like 3mm Soutache braiding, and I'm trying to get that to go through and decide how I'm going to put that in the inside, because I'm trying to keep it the same as well. It's not perfect. It's got a 5-meter rule. You got to stay 5 meters away from me, and then you can. It looks good. Because this is a fucking pain. But this is kind of what I wanted to create, and realize it's just almost impossible. No worries, no worries. Thank you so much for the raid. And I will check out your socials to see the progress on the the Sisters of Battle. Because yeah, it's just been one of those times. Trying to work and launch a business, an app, and all that. It's been a little bit busy. So, but yeah, have a good evening. Take care of yourself, and thank you so much for the raid. And I've learned something as well. Mod Podge is great for sealing the ends of this. So it doesn't unravel. Right. Clean my brush, because otherwise I can throw it away. There's 2 straight lines I still need to put on as well, don't I? My self-made pattern. That one. And that one, I think. Yes. We've got the rest of the bodice already put together. And since that's going to be hidden by my armor, I'm thinking of doing very simple Soutache braiding. So, got the bodice already. So that's just... And this is a wool mix fabric. So please know 30 degrees Celsius when I start wearing this. So it's got... I've got a little tail in it. I made a little tail. So it's got a little cute tail in the end. I started working on getting all the seams worked up because I didn't want to put a lining in it because it's already warm. So now I have to make sure I make those lines as well, but I'm just realizing how close it is to so I might have to move it. Where's that one? That's there. Can I move you a little bit that way then? I guess that's the way it should be then. To there. No worries, no worries. I have absolutely no problem with lurking. I have a tendency to have a lot of lurkers in my stream. A lot of people are working on their own little projects while in my stream. I especially got a lot of people with Warhammer and board game stuff, so I have no problem with that. Yeah, I really need to update my alerts a little bit. Because I didn't know that they already debunked that. I think that alert has been there for 2 years now, probably. Why do I always leave everything? Is this long enough to go here? No. Okay. Right, so decisions. How am I going to do this? Am I going to just do you from here? Just as like that. 1, 2, Wish I could make sharper corners. So up and then there. Maybe that will work. I just need to draw that a little better so I can follow the lines. So first things first, the middle line. And make sure that these are on the same amount. Okay. Make a point there. And then go that way. Does that work? I think that works. Now see if I can actually sew it that way, because that's always been the problem. Let's get that. Because then I could put those two lines on, and then we can put the ruffles on. Oh, am I out of bobbin? I'm out of bobbin, aren't I? Yes, I am. Whew. I think I won the bobbin lottery. That's. This is the only thing left. That's pretty good. That just means yoink. Oh, no sound. Yeah. Alright, helps if I turn the speed up. Well, that is gonna mean it's gonna be the end of my spool as well. Why? I have to make sure I buy some more. Whee! And empty. Ah. Okay. Where's the other one? 542. I need to remember because I need to buy some more probably. I think I've got 2 more spools after this one. Okay. Right. Come on. Here we go. Right, so we have to start that way around. And we're gonna that way around, or that way, and then go this way around for a change. And slow it down. Slow it down, make it bouncy. Anyway, that's a K-pop song that's very different. Oh, now I'm like, why can I not see properly? Because I need glasses. Because I'm old and my eyes are going backwards. Alright. Don't think there's any Atini here that recognize that song, so... Okay, and now we're going slowly up this way around. Yes. Organic movement, I think, is the key with this Soutache braiding. Go to the middle. Oh. And we get to the middle. We stop again. And move down to this one. Oh, that's not on. That's terrible. Helps if you sew the braiding on and not next to it. That doesn't help. Light rip. There you go. Okay, you need to go up to there and then go down. Okay, go and stop. And this is why it's freaking annoying. Could I have done this by hand? Maybe. Then I'll be here for freaking 100 years. Yoink. Yoink. That one. Now go down. Can you not hear it? Oh, let me check if there's any changes in the... Of course the music stopped. Huh. Yeah, no, I see it now. My desktop is not noticing what's going on here. That's weird. Give me a second. Let me see what's going on there. Has Pretzel decided to do something? Huh. Yeah, Pretzel's low. Can you hear it better now? Let me know. For some reason, Pretzel was like on 33%, which that's odd. I don't have it super loud because my music isn't to everybody's taste. It's just that so that you can make a beat. My problem is I can't stand silence, and so I need to have something in my ear to have the music. Yeah, but I don't want it to be so loud that it's interfering with me, of course, speaking, but also that it's not like, how you call it? It's there, you can hear it, but not like overpowering. Because I listen to mostly metal. There is no other. I've tried quite a few of the pretzel stations, and this is the only one that is like it's got a decent selection of music that I can through. I mean, if I wanted to play my own playlist, it'd be so different. But I don't want to deal with DCMAs and stuff like that. It's already that even with pretzel, I don't record the sound on my pods. I don't record the music on my pods. If you watch my YouTubes, there's no music on it because even though it's pretzel, I still get copyrights. So it's like never mind. But I can't stand. No, that's the wrong word. Not can't stand. I don't like lo-fi music. What most people have usually playing on their streams, because it's very unintrusive. But for me, I don't like it. Yeah, it's just. So I just kind of, because then it mutes everything, including my speech. So I just I don't record the music. But sometimes when I'm concentrating, I'm quiet. And I don't want it to be like quiet for everybody, because that's annoying. Gotta be just silence. Like when I'm cutting foam and using a sharp knife, I need to concentrate. I actually have a command here on my stream. It's called !stab. It's when every time I stab myself with a needle when I try hand sew. I am just too prone to accidents. Ugh, I need to go lower. Well, we've been working with foam a lot lately, so it's been okay. I've not had any stabbing incidents in a while. Right, and back, I think. Yeah, I am pretty accident prone. So I just... When it's something with sharp knives, I usually have to, concentrate. Right, so, and now, use some... I know there must be a better way of putting the ends together, but for now, this is what we're doing. Again, 5 meter rule. Ugh, it's not equal again. Why is it not equal? Oh. My perfectionistic brain wants to scream. Ugh. Why? Why is... God damn it. Can I change direction for you? God damn it. Really, sometimes. Why am I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Right. Now it's a problem that my thread is so well matched. I knew I should have stopped. I need a +2. I think my eyesight's getting worse. Duh. Can I just get underneath? God. God damn it. Come on, let go. Give me an opening. Okay. I have to be so careful because if I put a hole in it, I have to start again. Why, oh, why does this? Actually, if that could stay there. No, it can't because it's going to be shorter because it's going to be a shorter queue. Right. Slowly getting there. It's so difficult to make something like equal on both sides when you're manually doing something. A little bit more. Right, so can I get you to sit where the other one is? About there, isn't it? Right. Grab some glue and keep it in place. Where's my little sticky tick? Ah! That's better, isn't it? Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's try this. Right. Okay, I think that's better. Ooh. Yes. Oh no, there's an ad. If you got an ad, you don't hear me. Right. The ends are not that perfect. We will have to figure out how we're going to do that next. For now, Mod Podge to stop it from unraveling. Yeah. We still have to go through and make it all look a little bit darker. That looks a lot better. Still a 5 meter rule. I'll have to wait for the ad to break. Still not perfect. Ooh. It won't be winning any beauty contest, that's for sure. Alright, everybody back. Right, there you go. So, it's not the most perfect thing, but it's there. Now I'm thinking I should actually unpick that so that the ends of these lines go underneath. And then they're hidden. So I need to make them so that they're a little bit longer. And just go over. And I will unpick that on another day. And you don't have to wait me unpicking that. Let's do that. Oh, come on. Okay, now get on the line, because I need you to be straight. For those of you that are new to my stream, straight lines are my nemesis. Oh, not that fast. This fast. Yeah, that fast. And can I speed you up a tiny bit? Tiny bit. That's okay. Watch me now going all the way wrong, but come on. Wow. Okay, you're getting there. Just have to remember that I have to move them on the other piece of sleeve as well. So move them slightly. That's one. All right. And the other one to go next to it. Okay. Can I go from the other side? Yeah, might as well. It's easier. Alright, let's go. So once these are on, I can finally, we can start constructing the rest of the sleeve. And this is why sewing is patient work. Oh, come on. What the fuck? It's good that the thread is almost invisible on this fabric. So I have to go and make you a bit scooby-wee. There we go. That's better. Right. That's pretty good, if I say so myself. Like I said, we'll detach these, put them underneath, and they'll be disappearing. Yoink. Yeah. Next is one of these. To make sure I put the right, yeah, that's the good side. So when you look at the sleeve, besides all the Soutache braiding, it's got all the braiding, and then it's got this line, and then it's got these, like, I had no idea how to represent them because this is a drawing. So I decided on making, like, the camera. Oh, helps if I make this smaller. So it's like just ruffled. Camera, can you not just Can you not? No, you can't. Never mind. Right, so first of all, I need to get these a little bit better divided. So they're not that. What I've done to stop it from raveling is I just put a little bit of Mod Podge on the edge because it unravels like an idiot. Is that 1.5 centimeters? Because that's my seam allowance. No, let's come on. That's about right. Let's put a knot in this. And that one. Okay, that's the good side. Okay. Yes. Always have to check. Where's my pincushion? There we go. Now divide the ruffles a little bit more. Okay. Don't need to be too actually put it this way. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I need to flatten them a little bit as well so I can actually sew through them. Okay. I knew it was going to be too long, but it's better than too short. Okay. Let's make sure that the edge does not have, because we don't want it to bulk up on the seam. Yeah, about there. Do I need a little bit more ruffling on there? Okay. Yeah, that will do. About 1.5 centimeters, so about there. Okay, that works. The hardest part is I can only have a ½ centimetre of seam allowance on this, so... Alright, let's try this. Okay. Pink cushion on the other side. Here we go. Right, so I'm concentrating to get this on a straight line, otherwise it's gonna look crooked. So I need to look at the time as well. Slowly. Right. Now, fingers crossed. But when I turn it around, it's cool. Right, let's see. Did that work? Yeah! Yeah, that did work. Excellent. Whee! We have the first of the movements on there. Now, I don't think I'm going to have time for this, but this. Yep. I need these two lines to move to the other side. It's going to be about there, don't it? Yeah. Good. you down as if it's literally going to be such a small piece in between, but let's try. That way. Now I believe these are centimeter and a half. I think, ow, that's what I mean with stabbing myself. Those have to go on there. Is this piece long enough? Of course not. Right, I need to make a decision. Yes, let's do this. So I can at least show a little bit more. Okay. In the middle, please. There. At least this is not as long. All right. And the second one. Go, come on. All right. Come on. Right. Okay. Now the scary part. Can I get them to line up? Right, so that's there. No, that's wrong. You need to go that way. Okay. Well, let's see if I can line these up and actually sew them together that they actually line up. Be a miracle. Right, so does this work? I think it does. Let's put it together and hopefully need you to come closer. Right, I need to make sure that this is flattened. These ruffles are a pain in the bum. Okay. Come on. Stay on point. So I'm using a very small, like a half centimeter seam allowance for these. Okay. I'm surprised we haven't had any psycho sticks today. Normally I'll get at least a few chunks of psycho sticks. Seems today they want to be, well, maybe it listens to my mood because I've been pretty frustrated because of that package that's been lost. Right, let's see. Will they line up? Yeah! Success! Haha, it looked like a continuous line. Just that here. That line's better than this line. I have to go over it a little bit further. Then again, yeah. It's just not grabbed. Alright, that's okay. But we have almost a sleeve. Because now a bigger ruffle comes here. And then the shoulder. And then we have a sleeve. So got some bit to go further. But yeah, I need to, yeah, so there's a couple of, I knew that was going to happen. One side was perfectly done, grabbed them all. This side, it has a few where it's not grabbed them, so I have to go through a little further. That's alright. It's not too difficult. But yeah, so looking at the time, I will have to stop because sadly enough I have to work tomorrow. And I'm in Europe, so I'm an hour ahead of the UK. So it's a bit later here. But I'm quite happy with the lines lining up. That actually looks pretty good. And then that's not perfect, but and this is not going to be this bright. I am going to wash it with a bit of watered down acrylic so that it looks a little bit more weathered. But yeah, we're gonna go with that. So, doink, 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 doink. Whoa! Turn the machine off. Yeah, it's, I mean, like I said, the 5 meter rule. If it looks good from 5 meters ahead, I'm doing right, because there's no entry into any cosplay competitions because I'm working from a 2D image, and from what I've read, in cosplay competitions they want to have an actual, have a better idea, because how are they going to say, how do you know what the back looks like? How can we compare what you did on the back with the image, because we don't know what the back looks like. So, hooray. Anyways, but yeah, so then this part, then the big ruffle, then the head, and then we can fold it over and seam that, and then we can put it into the bodice. So, anyways, I highly doubt there's anybody I can raid. Lately, it's been a bit. Well, the camera, it's only 720, so it's not 4K. So, right. Let's see. That's German. More German. Yeah, that's always the problem when you're doing this late. Stream. It's too early for the US. It's too late for the EU. Okay. Well, the only thing that's around, of course, are the 3D printers. You know my opinion. I can't be asked. Can't be asked looking. Anyways, well, what I mean is the 5 meter thing is like if I think about photo shoots, they're not going to be up close, so it doesn't need to be perfect up close. As long as if you're standing 5 meters away, it looks good, because that's kind of the idea of having. If you take a picture 5 steps away, does it look good enough? Because I need to stop my perfectionism, because otherwise I'm never going to finish. So, anyways, right. So if you want to see me working on my Sisters of Battle cosplay, that will be next Saturday. That will be Saturday at 4 p.m. European time, 3 p.m. UK time, and we are working on figuring out the pattern for the chest armor. Got an idea now? I might grab the phone, see if I got enough to start working on that. So that we can see if the pattern is correct. Next the next stream after that, it's going to be on the Wednesday again, because then normally I stream on Wednesdays. So I'll be continuing this what I've been working on today, and I may work on a couple of things extra that I off stream, so that some of the stuff is like, why you see double, because you have 2 sleeves. So but anyways, I need to go and chill and then get ready for bed, because sad enough I have to get up at 7:30 in the morning, and it's almost 10 o'clock now. I have to feed the gecko at 10. So anyways, I want to thank everybody that came around with Ott's stream. For those of you who followed, thank you so much. If you want to keep up with my stream, make sure you followed, so you can find me again when I go online. And then I will see you soon. Take care, JR. I will see